Oh, okay, and we're back. I didn't get to finish my thought yesterday because I have sort of an inability to do that consistently. Uh, I've been watching a lot of listening and watching a lot of Sad Boys. Great uh, great podcast made by let's see, Jarvis and Jordan. Jarvis Johnson and Jordan Adika, I believe are their names. Uh, really enjoying it, having a great time. Sort of a good. I'm trying to think of like the right way to describe it. It's like it's like just one of those like, hey, two friends talking to each other, but the underlying current is that they are like also emotionally intelligent as well as being funny, which is great. I love it. I enjoy it. Have enjoyed listening to it a lot, and I think it is like a. Trying to think if I important is like feels like sort of too grandiose, but it's really good to see uh, a podcast like that that's like not like four guys standing around sitting around being like yeah I just don't really cancel culture is and and instead like having maybe a little more nuance to their conversations, I guess, than the average. So I've been enjoying it. Is the end statement there, and it's one of those things where I feel like whenever I am enjoying like a piece of media, it inevitably like sort of worms its way into the things I'm making, which is a weird thing because I just don't think that it's like to my current preference to like. I think it's like very interesting to have like this very like open like emotional like sort of way of like. I'm gonna actually pick up this battery, put it in the chest for a second. And I need to make more batteries, I think. That might happen after I fill these up. But like, I'm not like super into. I don't really want to share who I am. I think it's great that it exists out in the world, but it's not really how I want to interact with the world. I don't want random people on the internet to. I guess I just don't feel like it's in my best interest to opine on sort of grief and like the various things that are happening in my life while like speed running Super Mario or whatever. Uh, Although I'm sure there's a big market for that. I would imagine a lot of people would probably enjoy that, but it's not for me. It's not what I want to do. Oh, let's make some batteries, huh? What do you take? Copper, plastic, scrap. No problem. Whoa. Pick up some scrap out of here just to get rid of it a little bit. How are we doing on plastic? It's okay. It's not like horrific. Craft. Nice. And then we'll just stuff these guys in here for the moment while I'm filling up their brethren. Do I have enough coins? I guess I have to do fishing too. Dang. This. This. Wow, coconut chicken's great, huh? Wow, Alright. What else was I doing here? Oh, I can make bee boxes. More bee boxes. What does that require? A decent amount of stuff. Okay. Let's grab. How many bee jars do I have? Not that many, right? Oh wow, I can only make one. Oh, maybe I'll wait a minute. Just like a lot of effort to go through for not a lot of value. Eventually, I'll probably have like water tanks all around the raft. Of course, I probably will also like totally rejig the raft's configuration at some point. Be a little more user friendly. Because as it is, you kind of like, when you're playing a game like this and you're first starting out, you're kind of just like, well, I gotta put it where I can put it, you know? How's the old energy going? We're doing alright. These bad boys up. Let's chop these trees down too. Somewhat it related to like emotions and sadness and stuff is I want a cat so bad. I've desired a cat for like 3 years, but we have always lived in an apartment where it's not where that would not be allowed. Which is, you know, it's the landlord's prerogative, I guess. I'd really like a cat. That would bring me a lot of joy, and I you know, it's one of those things where we'd like to like purchase a house, and so we're sort of like, it feels unwise to like go through all the work of like going and finding a new apartment where we would be allowed to have a cat, just for the sake of to then like be buying a house, you know, the next year. So we're sort of stuck waiting. Oh, it's an island over there. I think we can hit that. Yeah, that'll be no problem. Maybe I can dig up some stuff over there. These are getting full. Alright. Just don't stop paying attention for so long that you miss the island. That's the important thing. Okay. We are not losing focus. We are paying attention. Just make sure this happens real quick. Mostly I just want to see if I can dig up some treasure here. Not because treasure is so incredibly valuable to me right now, but because there's an achievement related to it. And I'm an achievement hunter. Or at least I am when I'm playing a game for 365 days. An achievement hunter, because otherwise what else is there to do, you know? Oh, buckets. Go ahead and get a little bit of free wood. Can't say no to it. Love to have it. Alright. Some free watermelons, free mangoes. All very nice. And let's see. Right next to my boat again, huh? Whoa. Garbage. Anything? Nope. Alright. Back to the boat. Where'd the shark go? A little frightening. Oh, okay, there he is. Raise anchor. Head back upstairs. Finish what I was doing. Now that I have a bunch more wood to drop off. And maybe we go just a little bit of an angle. There we are. Maybe we go plant some seeds down here. Incredible that trees grow when they're just being drenched in salt water like this. There's just no fast way to get a lot of bees, I feel like, at this stage in the game. Alright. Let's drop off some of this. Drop off some of this. Oh, I actually have a decent amount of coins on my person. Maybe I don't need to worry about fishing as much as I thought I did. Probably should still do it, though. The metal is the thing. I got hinges galore. I never need to make a hinge again in my life. Well, let's go ahead and hit this island, huh? Why not? What I say? Is that about right? Nearly. Thing is, the further out the island is, the more meaningful a slight mistargeting is. Okay, we're good. And let's go. Whoa. Drowned to death underneath the boat. This is unreal. There's some danger. There's some danger in life on the sea. Undoubtedly. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's get these going again. Love to see it. And what does it take to build a fishing rod, huh? Let's see. Here. Just need rope, huh? Then back upstairs. Pick up these bad boys. Let's do some fishing. So I was talking a couple episodes about how I want to start like making use of jewelry in my clothing, in my sort of fashion pursuits. And I found, so like my kind of, the aesthetic that I am shooting for is sort of like a punk energy, but then on top of that, like, oh, like he gardens also. like, oh, he went to hardcore shows when he was younger, and he probably still occasionally like checks them out, but uh, like right now he's really focused on his farming. Let's rejig just a little bit here. There we go. The unfortunate aspect of that is that sometimes when I like sort of try to like, I don't want to say dress up, but just like dress work appropriate, is some of the punk gets kind of weeded out, and I kind of just end up looking like a farmer, which I don't have a particular problem with, but it's not necessarily what I'm going for, at least most of the time. So I've been trying to sort of like figure out how to manage that, I guess. Look at all that plastic coming in. Look at all the garbage. I feel like I'm always like just a little behind on having enough plastic. Is that another special island, or is that just your standard? It looks kind of... It's hard to tell at a distance. Those big trees, though, speak to me, in a way. Just catching octopuses. Pentapus, sorry. Misspoke there. I think we'll hit daytime before we reach this island, so that'll be an adventure for tomorrow, I guess. In the meantime, we'll just do some more fishing, make some more cash, sing a little song, make a little love, get down tonight. Oh, I know what I can do. Just pick up the biofuel so that I can continue making more biofuel. Now, eventually, there's also a thing that is a achievement that is catch like 50 animals, like these guys. So I will eventually, probably in the later half of this series, just go on I'll kill a bunch of pufferfish, and I will have a ton of things, and I'm just gonna like make this place a Noah's Ark for a little bit. Almost there. I think this is a specialty island, which brings me a lot of joy. And I'm actually like landing at a spot that is semi-useful to me, which is great. Just drop off all this stuff. And drop anchor, and then turn off my engines because they were like freaking out. Oop. They off? Yes, okay, they are off. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. Alright. But day is rising, so that'll be it for this episode. Oh, wow, what a stormy day. I hope that you had a good time. I hope you continue to have a good time in your life, just out there in the world. That's it for me. Bye.